Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Purity. If you're new, kindly subscribe to my channel. And today we are crocheting this beautiful yellow top. It can be worn in 3 different ways and it has ruffles at the top. This is how you can wear it the first time. You can put the ruffles under your shoulders or put one of the ruffles up like that, or put both ruffles, which is the arm area, on top. And the last one is this one. So please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. This is the close-up of the top. It looks like this. And to get the exact measurements of this top, you'll need your bust measurements minus 6 inches, and then we'll go ahead and crochet the ruffles. So let's get started with the work. This is how the front looks with the ruffles on. I'm using 100% acrylic yarn. This is Winter King. It's a Kenyan type of yarn. And this is 100% acrylic yarn, and it is medium weight yarn. You'll need a pair of scissors, a 3.5 mm hook is what I'm using to crochet, a tape measure, and you'll need stitch markers. Okay, and to begin you'll need to have your measurements in check, which is your bust measurements minus 6 inches, and we are beginning by doing a slip stitch like this, and we are chaining as long as you want your top to be. I want a short top, so I am chaining 40 chains. And to find the length of your top, take measurements from your upper boob up to your waist line, and then you will chain as long as that. And I said I'm chaining 40 chains. I am done with my 40 chains. Then I chain 2 more chains, and I am using double crochets for this project. So you'll yarn over, skip the first 2 chains from the hook, and I am doing double crochets, and we are working double crochets across all the 40 chains that you have. I will meet you once you're done with your 40 double crochets. I am done, and this is how my work looks. This is row 1. To begin row 2, you will chain 2, turn your work, yarn over, and always keep this first stitch where there is chain 2 and work from the second stitch, and we are doing double crochets like that. We are doing double crochets across all the stitches that you have. I will meet you once you're done with the second row of double crochets. I'm at the end of my work. Chain 2, turn your work to begin a new row, and then you yarn over, skip the first stitch, go to the second stitch, and we are working with double crochets. So this is the pattern, and you are going to work up to where your bust measurement minus 6 inches ends, and then I will meet you once you are done with this body of your work. We are working on the body first. So it's just a row of double crochets until you get to your measurements, and that's it. I'm done with my work. This is how it looks. This is how long I chained my work, and please note it is your bust measurements minus 6 inches, okay, because we need to leave some space for the back area like this. Okay, once you have this on check, we want to do the buttonholes at the sides. So I'm hoping you did not cut off your yarn once you are done crocheting the last row, because you just want to go in and start working on the holes where our band will pass through. Okay, so you chain 2, turn your work, and now we are starting to make the buttonholes. You skip the first 2 stitches and 1, 2, yarn over, go to the 3rd stitch like that, and do a double crochet. As you can see, we have created 1 hole, and then we'll continue double crochets in the 2nd stitch, in the 3rd stitch. 1, 2, 3. You've done 3 double crochets, chain 2, yarn over, skip the next 2 stitches. On the 3rd stitch, make a double crochet, go again in the 2nd stitch and make a double crochet, and make a 3rd double crochet like that. Then you will make a 4th double crochet. Okay, and then you chain 2, yarn over, skip 2 stitches, go ahead and make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you chain 2, yarn over, skip the next 2 stitches, go on the 3rd one and make 4 double crochets. So that is how we are creating the holes, and I will meet you once you're done at the end. And this is how your work should look. Okay, I'm done with my work and I'm at the end here, and now we want to go back to do edging at the button holes. Okay, so once you're done, you will chain 1. This is how your work is looking. As per now, we need to go in and do edging for the holes to be quite firm. So you've chained 1, go inside the hole like this and do a single crochet, go in again, do a 2nd single crochet, go inside and do another 3rd single crochet and a 4th single crochet. Okay, like that. Then go in the next double crochet and do a single crochet like that. So as per now, we're just working single crochets in the double crochet spaces and in the spaces where we will pass through our adjustment band like that. We are working 4 single crochet in the hole and just 1 single crochet in the double crochet spaces like that. So do single crochets all the way to the top, and I will meet you once you are done. I am done, and once you're done at the end here, I'll just chain 1 and cut off your yarn like that and pull through. When you're done, you will stitch in all these yarn. This is how your work should look. Sorry, this is how your work should look. And you're going to do the same thing to this other side. Okay, it's a repetition of the same thing you have done on this side. So I will meet you once you're done with your work. I'm at the end here. This is the 2nd part, okay, of our work, and we want to do a row of single crochet on the upper part of our top up to here. So once you're done with the 2nd edging on this side, do not cut off your yarn, but instead go ahead on the top here, and you are making a row of single crochets in each stitch up here, and you're going inside each stitch, and you're making single crochets all the way to the other side Okay, we're working single crochets at the top part of the top. I'll meet you once you're done with single crochets. I am done, and this is how my work looks. Remember, we just did a row of single crochet up here, and now we are going ahead and do another row of single crochets so that we create the arm area. Okay, so to get your arm measurements, you are going to count 6 stitches from the end here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then take your stitch marker and put it on the 6th stitch here. And then we will count 6 stitches again and put our stitch marker on the 6th stitch. Okay, I hope you understand this. First 6 stitches, put your stitch marker on the 6th, and then count 6 stitches from the stitch marker and put it on the 6th. Okay, like this. And that will be our arm measurements in between there. You can put more space if you are quite big. For large and extra large, probably you can count 8 stitches. For XSL, 10. For small and medium, you can use my measurements. And then come to this other side and do the same thing and put stitch markers. Okay, once your stitch markers are in place, we will go ahead and now start working on the ruffles. This is how your work should look with the stitch markers in place. And now we will start working on the sleeves. To work on the sleeves, we are going in with another row of single crochets, and we are working single crochets until we get to the first stitch marker. And once we get to the first stitch marker, we will do something different. So for now, just do single crochets until you get to the first stitch marker. I am at the stitch marker. Once you here, remove the stitch marker, do a single crochet, and then we are chaining 50. Okay, this will be the ruffles at the sleeve area. If you want your ruffle to fall much lower, you can do 60 to 70, but 50 is still okay. So I'm just chaining 50. Remember, this is the ruffle at the hand, at the arm area, and I said it's 50. If you want it to fall much lower, you can do 60 to 70. Okay, once you're done with your your 50 chains, we will come and join it to this second stitch marker here. Okay, so remove the stitch marker and we are joining it here like that, using a single crochet like this. And then this is how your work should look. As you can see, we have now created the first sleeve area, and then we're continuing with the row of single crochets till we get to the other side of the stitch marker, and I'll meet you once we are here at this stitch marker. I'm now on this second side and I've got to a first stitch marker at this point. So you remove it, go in with a single crochet, and then we are chaining 50 chains. I am done with my 50 chains and we'll join it to this second stitch marker, remove it and come here, and we are joining using single crochets like this. Yeah, and then we continue with single crochets until the end. I am at the end here, and now we are beginning with the ruffles. So I will do, but for the ruffles, please remember you begin from the first stitch, which is here. So on these stitches here, you'll just go in with a row of single crochets in the first 4 stitches. Okay, remember that is the edging area, so you'll just go in with the single crochets, and once you get to your first double crochet stitch, that is where we will start working the ruffles. And I am at the first double crochet stitch, and now I'm starting to work with the ruffles. To work with the ruffles, we will first do 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. That is for row 1 of the ruffles. It is 3 double crochets in each stitch. Please note that, and we are working like that across the upper part of our top, which includes the sleeve area, and it is 3 double crochets in 1 stitch. Once you get here to the sleeve area where we did the 50 chains, we will still do the same thing. Go inside the chains, and in each chain, remember we are putting 3 double crochets in each chain. Okay, and we are working like this across all the 50 chains, putting 3 double crochets in each chain, and go down the other side and also work on the other sleeve. So I'll meet you once you're done with the first row of the ruffles. Okay, I am done with row 1 of the ruffles, and this is how it looks. It looks quite cute already. as you can see. And now we are beginning on row 2 of the ruffles. Okay, so we'll just chain 2, turn your work, and to begin row 2 now we are doing 1 double crochet in each stitch. Remember, row 1 was 3 double crochets in each stitch, and now it's 1 double crochet in each stitch, and you're going to work all round. And I did a total of 5 rows. Remember, as from now it's now 1 double crochet, and I did 5 rows of the ruffle area, which is 1 double crochet in each stitch. Remember, you can do more rows if you want, but I did 5 rows of 1 double crochet in each stitch. But please remember, for row 1 it is 3 double crochets in each stitch. So I'll meet you once you're done with your work. Okay, I'm done, and this is how my work looks. It turned out so beautiful. I went ahead and put the band, and for the band I chained 200 chains. That is for size small to medium. The rest you can chain 300 to 350 if you're extra large and large. This is how my work looks, and this is the front side. It's also beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Kindly subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and drop a comment. As you can see, I'm rocking my beautiful top, and this is how it looks. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next tutorial. Goodbye.